For those that don't remember, in last week's video, I asked the uncanny Omar from Near Mint Condition what to read after finishing The Aftermath to War of Kings, Realm of Kings. And he answered this.
What to read after War of the Kings Aftermath, Realm of the Kings? Oh, for the love of God and everything that's holy, don't read Guardians of the Galaxy by Brian Michael Bendis. Take a break. Take a break.
Thank you, Omar. But this is Literature and Pictures. Welcome. And if you know me, you know there is more here on this channel because, yeah, I can't just sit still and take a break. There's something I wanted to do and I have been waiting for the past 4 years, 3-4 years, because there is something other than comics I wanted to get into, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy video game. I figured that's the closest video game that is related to the Marvel Modern Cosmic Saga by DNA, and therefore today I want to review the video game. I'm going to start the game, hope I'll finish by the time this review is done, and gonna talk about it here in a second. But before that, I want to say this video is part of a larger overview. It is part of a playlist that you can access here or somewhere where you find my channel. And the videos there are about Marvel's Modern Cosmic Saga by DNA. I've been reading those books for the first time, beginning with Annihilation, Annihilation Conquest, The Road to War of Kings, and then again a week ago, Realm of Kings. And I gotta say, it's been a journey. It's been a long journey. I think overall it took me over a year to complete reading all of those omnibuses. I know on the channel it looks like I read one per week, which that's about the time it took me to read one. But then with all the recording and editing and some breaks in between, it took way longer. Regardless, long story short, we're here in the second epilogue. And you guys are gonna ask, how long is this gonna go on for? Not too much longer. I think that might be the last video of this playlist actually. So let's dive right in. I'm looking forward to reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy that came out in 2021. Let's get started. Get that Xbox fired up and dive right in. Annihilation Classic. Annihilation. Annihilation Conquest. Road to War of Kings. War of Kings. Realm of Kings. The Aftermath.
Please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore. It is Novacore.
This game is great. A good old single-player mystery action adventure. No microtransactions, no multiplayer. Just you and the game. In the Guardians of the Galaxy from 2001, you are playing as
Peter Jason Quill,
aka Star-Lord.
Pew, pew, pew.
Leading the Guardians of the Galaxy, a little inside joke here from the game, through an epic adventure. You'll encounter the Nova Corps and other characters from Marvel's cosmic universe.
I was one of the smart ones. Me and
Lila.
I don't want to spoil the story for you, but you will enjoy this game more if you're familiar with the Marvel Cosmic Universe. There's a lot of heart in this game and many comedic moments, just like this one.
What? That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way.
There's classic banter, mystery, and did I mention a sense of humor already?
Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
With regards to the gameplay, storytelling and action sequences are balanced perfectly. Fight controls that are easy to pick up, yet expand throughout the game as you're adding special moves to your arsenal.
What's my name?
I didn't hear nothing.
Quiet down! Desert Cosmo has to know about this! It's way worse than we thought!
Make your hits count! We need to hurry!
Gamora's right! Nikki's depending on us!
Probably from the same litter.
Not our first rodeo, man! Put him up, Gamora!
Death was a mercy for that thing. Their appearance is grotesque.
Quit it! You didn't stand a chance! Stop flailing so I can kill you!
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge.
Guys, huddle up!
What a bunch of losers. Me and Groot, we win this in our sleep.
Thanos used to time me in fights like this just to make it interesting.
They are no match for these blades, Peter Quill.
We sure will still have a ride home with all the meteors?
She can take a hit.
We literally just crashed because she couldn't take a hit. That was too close!
The legends of raining fire are true.
Any other legends we should know about?
Legends of glorious death.
Well, as long as it's glorious.
The game digs into a lot of lore. The stakes are high and you get really invested as you play through.
See? Nothing to it.
There are moments you think you messed up as your choices throughout the game affect the story that is told and the path that you are taking.
Where is the matriarch?
This is the one where I failed.
We're trying to help you!
All characters are unique with their individual traits, attitudes, in-game choices, a variety of outfits, some of them based on comic book appearances that you'll find within the game. Here are just a few of them. And sometimes the game leads you on just to get a bigger payoff in the end. And that was my review of Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game that came out in 2021. Woo! what a fun journey this was, and I'm glad we're done. But it leaves a hole, because that was definitely the last video that I have planned. Maybe something comes up in the future when hopefully Annihilators will turn into an ongoing series. That'd be fantastic. But for now, that was it. Thank you so much for staying with me that long throughout the last 12 or so videos, following my journey through Marvel's modern cosmic saga by DNA. I want to say thank you for the 100th time. I hope you enjoyed this content. I don't know what the next project is gonna look like, when that'll come out. It might take a while, but until then, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and like this video. This was Literature and Pictures. I'm out. Until I see you when I see you. Tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
Let's never go to Katath.